He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Jeff Hornacek. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Morris, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Hibbert with the screen. Cooper kicks to Hibbert. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the inside. No good from Bledsoe. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now, Freak really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Randall with a screen for Williams. Here's Cooper. Los Angeles with another miss.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Cooper a screen on Bledsoe. Hibbert with a screen for Russell. Cooper. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
That is good.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Freak. 11 points in the game. To the paint. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
What a night so far for Freak. He's already got 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the... peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Cooper in at small forward. Chris Paul is out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's James in at the power forwards position.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Here's Wall. James Harden picking up that last basket. And there's the feed to Anthony. Can't get it to go. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. Let's find out, DB.
We talked about the game, and Coach made it clear that he was going to do everything he could to have a very small presence in the game. These guys know what they're doing, and nobody wants to see me calling timeouts or anything. I'm going to roll the ball out and let them play. Just what players could hope for.
Thanks again, Doris.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Count the bucket. Cooper's got 5 now.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Good. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Cooper with the bucket.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Here are the East All-Stars. 6-point game. And Wall kicks to Anthony. Shot on the wing. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now, here's George. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First trip to the line for him here. And both free throws good for Paul George. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Paul passes to Cooper. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 11 points for free.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wade. Outside Anthony. Got it from 16 feet. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And it's Cooper missing. Wade with it. He's picked up by Paul. Wade dishes to Carmelo. Back to Wade. To the middle. Here's Gasol. The shot is off. Excellent defense there from Cooper. And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 7. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Durant, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
That's good.
He presents the defender with a serious challenge, always.
Anthony's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Paul kicks to Freak. Launches it. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. That's how much confidence Coach has in his ability to get their offense operating at its peak level. And given his track record, that confidence is well-deserved. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Wall passes to Gasol. Plays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got his second bucket tonight.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 17 points for Freak.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 11-point game. Durant dishes to Freak. Durant with a screen on Anthony. Durant, the pass to Harden. 9 feet out, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Harden. 19 points for Freak.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And stolen by James. Durant with it. Wade picks him up. And it's Cooper missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Wade with the defensive effort. He feeds it to Wall. Gasol kicks to Anthony. Goes up the baseline, and the shot is good. Anthony's got 10 points.
You know, a good job by the defender not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
Harden dishes to Freak. Durant with a screen on Anthony. Cooper kicks to Durant. Pass to LeBron. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Wall passes to Anthony. Shoots from 14, and it's blocked by Cooper. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he knocks it down. Good-looking three there from Cooper. Cooper's got 22.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Shot off the screen. And again, it's Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got 12 in the game.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
James dishes to Freak, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. George, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Cooper. Bangs home the trifecta. Cooper's got 27.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass.
A big group substitution here for the East. Okafor's checked in. Cooper comes in for George. And George Hills subbed in for John Wall. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Towns comes in for Kevin Durant. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Butler. Hill has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Balanced scoring, Clark, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it, okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
So for the West, Griffin comes in for James. And it's Klay Thompson in for James Harden. Cooper a screen on Butler. And Lillard kicks to Freak. Traps in the tray. Cooper's got 30.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Butler missing. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They have a 19-point lead. And Lillard kicks to Freak. Great look there, but off target.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here is Hill. Okafor with the screen on Lillard. Here's Cooper. The kick outside to Butler. 5 on the clock. Butler missing again.
He's not necessarily... a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Thompson outside. Here's Cooper. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now that's 35 points for Freak.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Anthony. 12 points for him. Looking to end the run, and the layup is good. Anthony's got 14 points for the game.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Shoots. And it's Cooper missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hill passes to Butler. There's the pick. High post try. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Griffin a screen on Anthony. Freak dishes to Griffin. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
And it's Cooper missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often. Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the West All-Stars just dominating this one. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star Game.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Noah. Paul George is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Wall in at the 1.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And George, here we go. Can't get it to go. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
George missing again. Here's West now. Here's Cooper. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
And George, here we go. And he gets it to go. George has got 6 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Paul kicks to Freak. There's the screen. Durant at the elbow. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He's got 8.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got his first basket of the night. Al Harden feeds it to Freak. Three-pointer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 44 points for Freak.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
In the corner, George with it. The West All-Stars pull it in.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Noah with a screen for Wade. In the corner, George with it. Millsap a screen, and George, here we go. And it's George again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To end the run, Paul with the steal. To the wing right side. Here's Cooper. No good on the triple. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the East. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for Paul Millsap. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bosh, the screen. It's George on the wing. And stolen by Freak. Here's LeBron. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And Wall kicks to Wade. Dishes to Gasol. Shoots from 14. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Cooper a screen on Wade. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for John Wall. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Evans is checked in. George passes to Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. East All-Stars have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he knocks down the first one. Gasol hits them both. Paul with the ball. Here's Cooper. And it's off from 3-point range. Paul against Carter-Williams. Wade has the open look. Sinks the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Cooper a screen on Carter-Williams. From deep. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. Carter-Williams kicks to George. Takes the 13-footer. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. George has got 6 points in the quarter. Now here's Paul. Now the dish to Freak. No good from outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Carter-Williams, the pass to Bosh. Got that bucket in no time at all. Bosh has got his first bucket of the night.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Carter-Williams dishes to Wade. Pass to Gasol. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cooper with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. The 3. 3 ball falls through. Another from Cooper. Cooper's got 58.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Carter-Williams against Paul. Gasol setting the pick for Carter-Williams. The pass to Gasol. Gasol can't get that one to fall. Here's West now. James kicks to Freak. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Durant. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Carter Williams kicks to George. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. George has got 12.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Cooper. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Carter Williams, the pass to Bosch. Cooper against Wade. Outside for George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. Cooper a screen on Carter Williams. Durant kicks to Freak. Launches a 3, and that one's good.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside, George. Bosch, the screen. And George, here we go. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Hill dishes to Okafor, and Gasol sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Here's George. West All-Stars with the rebound. Cooper's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The kick out to Hill. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Cooper. Cooper's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard, the pass to Gasol. The 3. And down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from Cooper.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
They get the rebound. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got 5.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Fires the 3. And it's Cooper missing. To the middle. Here's Butler. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And that one's good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Cooper. Sinks the triple.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And here are the East All-Stars. Hill kicks to George. A 3-ball. The shot misses. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him. Lillard with it. George picks him up. Cooper against Cooper. The 3. And there it is again. Nice make there from Cooper.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Cooper a screen on Cooper. And George, here we go. East All-Stars have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Paul George. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Lillard dishes to Freak. Griffin a screen on George. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through one half. We return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Cooper, he's in at small forward. LeBron James is out there with Durant, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. The East All-Stars have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Cooper, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Anthony drives in, right side George. Outside Wall. Anthony against Cooper. 6 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. And Carmelo Anthony again. Anthony's got 18 points in the game. And so here are the West All-Stars.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Paul passes to Cooper. Durant with a screen on Anthony. Cooper kicks to Durant. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. He's got 12.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Let's get the ball inside.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wade dishes the Wall. Down low, here's Gasol. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from James.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And he gets it to go.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Anthony's got 9 points in the quarter.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done. Got it.
Harden the pass to Cooper. Here's the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here are the East All-Stars now. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here. Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Paul with the ball. Now Anthony defending. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Anthony. He's with the ball. Kicks it to Gasol. Outside Anthony. Passes it to George. Puts it up from 15. George missing again. And here's the break. Pull-up jumper. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Cooper's got 10 points here in the second half. Anthony dishes to Wade. Here's Gasol. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Gasol's gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Durant sets a screen for Freak. Shot from free throw range. That's good on the jump shot. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Gasol, a screen on Cooper. Anthony drawing the double team. George with a screen on Durant. Anthony kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George.
You got it. Let's get the ball
From outside the arc, and he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Cooper. Cooper's got 13 points in just this quarter. And George kicks to Anthony.
That's the ball.
Great D that time from Durant.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And that one's good, Anthony.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Melo having a terrific game. 25 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
A big group substitution here for the East. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Cooper comes in for Paul Millsap. Butler, he's checked in for John Wall. And George Hills subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Cooper, a screen on Cooper. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot by Anthony, no good. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Hill is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Curry kicks to Freak. Back to Curry. For 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Butler gets it to go.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Great open look there. Cooper's got 6 points in the quarter.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Hill passes to Butler. He kicks to Gasol. It's blocked, but they get it back. And it's Butler missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Wade outside. He dishes it to Carmelo. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than
And voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Here's Cooper. There's the triple. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Cooper. The rebound by Cooper. Cooper's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Curry, and he gets it to go.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here's Wall. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. That drops. Cooper's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
You know, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chances.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Jimmy Butler comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Carter Williams in for John Wall. Now Millsap. Pass to Cooper. 5 on the clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
The feed now to Carter Williams. Noah the screen. Butler on the wing, guarded by Curry. The fader. The West All-Stars pull it in. Cooper's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Fires the 3. Rebound by Butler. And here's the East. Back to Carter Williams. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. Misses from short range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Cooper with the bucket.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Fires for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And it's Butler missing.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Cooper. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
How about that screen by Noah?
And here's the West with the ball. Here's Cooper. It's good from long range.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Carter Williams with it. He feeds it to Millsap. Back to Carter Williams. Millsap sets the pick for Carter Williams. Here's Cooper. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's Cooper. Connects from three-point range.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Cooper kicks to Butler. Millsap a screen. Carter Williams dishes to Butler. Millsap a screen on Westbrook. There's a good screen. Noah the screen. It's tipped. Gasol with the steal. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cooper. The good-looking shot from the wing.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Carter Williams kicks to Millsap. To the paint. Carter Williams, the pass to Butler. "13 feet away, and it's good."
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
So no problem.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want. Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Portland Trail Blazers. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pacers in Indianapolis. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at it wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Thornton. Enes Kanter is out there with Von. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Crowder in at the three. They grab their own miss. Kanter's shot is off. Trail Blazers on D. It's a three-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Cooper with the bucket.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Now here's Thornton. Kanter with a screen on Cooper. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
LA ball.
here is Russell. He picked up 33 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Now, here is Russell. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Cooper kicks to Randall on the wing. Williams. Here's Cooper. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's 11 points for Freak.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Lillard attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now, here is Russell. Cooper misses the three.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first four.
Lillard dishes to Thornton. Back to Lillard. There's the feed to Thornton. Just 5 to shoot. The three ball. Rebound by Williams.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Trailblazers trail by 12. And here is Thornton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Russell. Cantor, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Cooper. That 3 off the mark. For Portland, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Rejected by Cooper. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
6th in three-point field goal percentage. 9th in field goal percentage. And such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from 3. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
They set the pick. In the corner, Crowder with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Crowder's got his first bucket in this one. Los Angeles leading by 6. Cooper a screen on Lillard. Pass to Cooper. Fires the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And here is Thornton following the 3-pointer by Freak. Thornton passes to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Cannot hit. And it's the Lakers the other way. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
Kevin, he told me he stressed to his players that what he wanted more than anything tonight was the extra pass. He said, we have a lot of guys on this roster that can be factors on offense. As long as we're keeping everyone involved, we can overwhelm teams with our scoring. Let's see if they can keep the rock moving and share the ball, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
Here's Lillard following the score by Lou Williams. Cantor kicks to Crowder. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
That's good.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here is Thornton following the three-pointer by Freak. There's a screen by Cantor, and Thornton kicks to Lillard. Down low, here's Crowder, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Chris Humphries has checked in. Los Angeles leading by 10. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, we've got Jay Crowder, Damian Lillard out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Vonleh, and it's Prigioni in at the 5. Trailblazers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. They set the pick. Crowder dishes to Prigioni. Buries it from about 10 feet away. The Lakers on offense. They've led by as many as 14 points. Cooper the pass to Ford. To the inside. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Ford. And that's 28 points for Freak.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Lillard attacking and stolen by Williams. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Crowder. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Lakers leading by 10. Inside, here's Ford. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Launches a 3, and the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Los Angeles making a so it's both teams making substitutions here. Trailblazers trail by 12. Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. That's good.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
And a wide open look for Freak. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Lillard kicks to Crowder. Feeds it to Plumlee. And Portland again with the bucket.
Assist from Jay Crowder.
Lakers leading by 11. Baseline try. Can't get it to go.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Plumlee with a screen on Cooper. Crowder dishes to Plumlee. And Portland again with the bucket.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Trailblazers trail by 9. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Lillard. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The pass to Crowder. Plumlee with the screen. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Trailblazers in second.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. Such a wide open look. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Davis sets a screen. Russell against Lillard. Here's Plumlee, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Cooper. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Crowder. 9 points in the game so far. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 39 points, 16 rebounds, and 9 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
It's Bielitsa. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to Plumlee. Can't hit, and it's the Lakers the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
The first one falls. And so Russell hits them both. 1:36 left now here in the second. Lillard against Russell. And Lillard gets double-teamed. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Cooper. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. 42 points for Freak.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Crowder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Here's Lillard. That's tipped. Russell against Lillard. Russell kicks to Freak. Shoots it. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The dish to Lillard to stop the run. Count that one. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They struggle to connect.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody. Excited to have you in the house with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It is the NBA playoffs. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Yes. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, as the #1 seed in the tough Western Conference, they enter this series with every expectation of asserting themselves and advancing to the semis. And here we are, first round of the playoffs. Shaq, what do you think is the biggest difference between regular season and postseason ball?
Ernie, that's the easiest question you've ever asked me in your life. More energy, more from your teammates, more from
to the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great coaching staff, you guys made this happen as much as I did. Thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. Your support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CC, I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. You take a look at Los Angeles. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take Game 1 of the series.
And while I expect them to win...